Hello everyone, this is Doc 2 and welcome to another follow-up overview, this time on Tubes Reloaded. We're going to be looking at the new features, which are the loader, shunt, and redstone tubes. I was going to do a video on just both of these, but redstone tubes came out, so I thought I'd do another video including them, instead of just doing a separate one for the one of each update, and then the redstone tubes is separate. I thought I'd combine it to one. And yeah. So the shunt is made like so, with cobble and tubes, and obviously, as you can see by this end point here, that'll be the output slot compared to the rest being 5 other inputs. Just get a hopper for each of these. Should be good, and then a chest at the end. Move these dead bushes out of the way, and you can see got multiple different blocks heading to that shunt as well as being sent into the chest. And obviously you've got multiple things being filtered through compared to just say one, and then it's like, say this would be a buffer or something, and then you would only have one type of item going through. It's having all 3 different types of items go through instead. So yeah, if you want to route them into one direction, or have it where you have probably a lot more going through your tubes compared to say just however many can fit through like so. So we'll just happen to put multiple sides like this. We'll just get, say, lapis. Something different, cobble and wood planks, and send it towards the chest at the end here. We probably could, but depends what really goes through here. Or they'll go to the other hopper, it seems, so I'll break that because of the height they're at. It's going to do the same there as well, it seems. So I'll actually do this in a different way, and it wants to go to the nearest possible inventory rather than actually ignoring it, so probably a good idea to have a shunt for that reason alone. Otherwise, you've got the loader, which allows you to send items through tubes to the appropriate inventory. If you try and put hoppers on either side of it, it isn't going to do anything. It'll only work if the player interacts with it. I don't know of any fake players for 1.14, so if that's possible, then I'd agree to testing that once a mod that has that is possible to demonstrate it with. But pretty much you just right click and send it through. It doesn't have to just be on the face side, it can be on any of the other sides. So I can right click there, it will automatically go into the chest. I can right click on it again and it will just drop it. You can do the same obviously here. Right click, it sends it into the hopper, and you're good to go. It's made like so, with cobble, a shunt, and a piston. And then we've got the new addition, the redstone tubes, which obviously emit a redstone signal upon items going through the tube. And obviously we've got a repeater, comparator, and redstone wire, and you can see it going through it. So other than that though, I think that's about it. Obviously the mod page demonstrates a fair amount of stuff, and yeah, and there's also the server config as well if you want to tweak a few things, such as the hard cap on how many tubes can exist in a continuous network of tubes. If a player attempts to make a network of greater size, you can obviously make it range from 1 to 10,000, and the default is 200. Attempted network and such. So you got the amount of ticks in a tube, which is 10, and then you've got the soft tube cap as well for slower networks. So if I wanted to, I could obviously tweak it so that, say, I could have it match, for example, I guess however many ticks I've got on my repeater here. I could have it suit accordingly to that if I wanted, or just have it transport further entirely instead of just having to go, oh, I need a iron tube or something because it's, say, a faster speed or something, or whatever other type of options there were for like upgrading tubes. You could just tweak it in server config instead with the tick rate, and it'll move a lot more through your tubes. Otherwise though, I think that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye. If there's anything I missed, let me know, or otherwise look for it on the webpage for certain inventories or other possible things. But yeah.